First take, VCU edition. Question 2.
Question 2. How has the NFL promoted concussion awareness? I feel that the NFL has promoted concussion awareness by identifying the symptoms all throughout the NFL. You see players with dementia later on through the years. You see a lot of memory confusion. So they have properly identified concussion symptoms as those, as well as loss of balance, unstable equilibrium, not seeing stars in the head, and mainly loss of consciousness on the field. We've seen plenty of times where players go down and lose consciousness for a temporary moment, preferably a temporary moment, not always the case, but we've seen plenty of times where they lose consciousness. And they are doing their best to encourage players with even the smallest symptoms to report their symptoms to the physicians on the sideline. Secondly, they have changed the rules for concussions as far as players go. Players are not allowed to return back to the game until they receive written clearance from a physician, either team or a personal physician. Back in the day, as you can recall, players were allowed to return immediately back into the game, whether if their symptoms were not to show. So I think the NFL has done a great job as far as concussion awareness, because as you see at collegiate levels, high school levels, it's their guidelines and safety precautions are trickling down to the lower levels. So I believe that the NFL has done a great job as far as sharing concussion awareness.
Well, Skip, we don't have much to say to add on to that. This is not really a debate on this subject. I'm actually going to agree with you on this case. As far as piggybacking, I might just add on, the NFL did form an alliance with Pop Warner.
That they did.
High school level. As far as with forming an alliance to make this heads-up program to make sure that the coaches are properly taught how to properly check for concussions for their players at all times, make sure that they're certified. Just to put the parents at ease. To make sure that the kids, because believe it or not, Pop Warner. The popularity for Pop Warner is going down because of the concussions being there. So I can understand why concussions has created somewhat of a plague to people's emotions and how they want their kids to be playing in certain sports. Because we understand, parents do care for their kids, and this could be a dangerous sport. So I'm not going to deal with this one.
I'm glad we can agree that NFL has done everything it can by identifying the concussion symptoms.
It won't happen much though.